My dad was a cop. At the time, my parents were going through a divorce, and my mother had a new boyfriend of about 4 months. Boyfriend was a jerk, hit my mom, told my sister if she didn't have a job, she would have to move out. I fought the guy a couple times myself as I was in middle school and pretty big. Well, my dad hears about all of this and tells boyfriend he better not hurt or threaten anyone in his family ever again, including my mom. So dad goes over to pick my sister up. Here's where it gets interesting. My dad, a trained cop who's a part of the SWAT team, was a running back in college, benches more than 405 at the time at 230 pounds, 6'2", sees the guy. Dad was let free same night, and 2 days later gets a call from his lieutenant and they talk for a while about the situation. A judge decides my dad was defending his family and is only required to pay for the broken glasses, not even the hospital bills. Mom broke up with the boyfriend a couple weeks later. I hear stories about this and I just have to wonder, what did your mom see in this dude? Sounds like he was just a piece of garbage. The dad here, it could be argued he overstepped, but also took accountability for his actions. He just called the cops on himself and was like, what happens, happens. I deserve what I get. And what he got, well, wasn't too bad. If the new boyfriend was as bad as OP says, and I'm inclined to believe that he was, then I don't think OP's dad did a bad thing here. Story 30. Not a cop, but I worked at a police station as a dispatcher. Patrolman responded to an accident out on the highway, state police jurisdiction usually, and found the operator was drunk. He was a state trooper and known to be a drunk and always covered for. Guy got arrested before state police arrived. The patrolman, weeks after, had state police find him during his shift and thanked him for arresting the drunk trooper. They'd been sick of seeing him walk all the time. That patrolman has since gone out to become a chief in Metro Boston area. Story 31. I'm not the cop, but there's a cop in my town that everyone hates. He's a meme. We all know him. We'll call him C. C was invited to a work party. He decided not to go because he doesn't really have many friends in the workforce. By the way, we're Slavic. C then proceeded to park his car on duty right by the first turn from the bar the party was at. C then proceeded to do an alcohol check on every one of his colleagues that drove by. Almost everyone got fined. If the test showed 0.01% over the limit, they got a fine. He even forbid some from driving their car home. They had to get a cab. C didn't have many friends after that night. His higher-ups had to call him in for a meeting because none of the cops would come to work the next day because of what he did. Another fun fact, C is notorious for leaving tickets on cars for the smallest thing. You left your car on the curb while you jumped to the ATM, literally a good meter from the car, oh, ticket. Parked a few millimeters over the line, ticket. This dude ticketed his wife at some point. The lady came home with the ticket, calmly handed it to him and told him he's paying for it. Story 32.